Well, Jesse, doesn't look like we're getting any snow anytime soon. As you can see behind me, it's actually pretty cloudy with a chance of meatballs, minus the meatballs, of course. And that's going to stay pretty consistent for a little bit here, especially when we consider the rest of the state. Thanks, Dax. Officers from Pullman PD arrested 56-year-old Robert Marshall Long in his office here at Clark Hall on Friday for possessing and uploading photos of children engaging in explicit sex acts. A University of Idaho football player pled not guilty Monday to a DUI and possession of drug paraphernalia charges. However, that doesn't constitute as fighting words, and that might just constitute as hate speech. Because just because you feel offended, that doesn't mean you're in the right. The market operates with different amounts of tickets to get the food. 4 tickets got me this Korean barbecue sandwich right here that was made with traditional different sauces. And I'll tell you right now, it's pretty impressive. This trip brings together people of all different storytelling tactics. Some prefer to edit, others prefer to write, others prefer video. Now right here, 125 years of service. What's interesting about that is that it all started when the people of Moscow elected their officers, instead of them being put in by the federal government. As you can probably hear behind me, this isn't just about the instructors. It's about aspiring musicians and students coming together to work on great music in practice rooms such as these. The lights dim and a comedian opens up the night with jokes playing up to racial and gender-based stereotypes to an enthusiastic crowd. But in light of recent conversations regarding free speech rights on campus, where does comedy fall into the mix? And could someone regulate it as fighting words?
Fighting words is basically words that are addressed from one person to another person, that are the sort of words that anybody would understand might lead to an actual fight. So if I say something horrible to you when we're talking and you want to slug me, that's fighting words. The First Amendment protects hate speech. Language one might find grossly offensive but does not believe it could incite violence. One could consider comedy as a form of hate speech, but some people at WSU believe it takes a lot to label it as having the intent to encourage violent actions.
You are seriously looking into the camera and saying we should gas such and such ethnicity, it's probably not a joke. Literally anything short of that, it's a joke. Get over it.
Sometimes when someone like an audience member is offended by what someone says, they take it as being targeted. Hey, I don't like people with black hair. However, that doesn't constitute as fighting words, and that might just constitute as hate speech. Because just because you feel offended, that doesn't mean you're in the right.
Not offended, leave. Go away. You don't have to stay there and listen to stuff that really, really bothers you.
Daryl Bivens, Murrow News 8. Hosting meats, milk teas, and cake rolls. Most people will find these foods sold at a traditional Taiwanese night market, and many people at the WSU Taiwanese organization hope this will create a sense of cultural awareness.
We just want to let more people to know like what we eat daily, to see to accept different things.
The organization started hosting the event annually about 2 years ago. Despite the large turnout, this event sells food at such a low price, they barely make enough to break even.
Market is actually a very special and important, significant thing in Taiwan, and we just want to bring it here to Wasu to let more people get to experience it. The market operates with different amounts of tickets to get the food. 4 tickets got me this Korean barbecue sandwich right here that was made with traditional different sauces. And I'll tell you right now, it's pretty impressive. Bringing a sense of Taiwanese culture to WSU, students like Afika Sham from Malaysia become nostalgic for their own country's night markets back home.
Granted, there was a bit of pain too, because when you're fasting and you see all that food around you, it's very, it's like torturous. But I guess that just makes it even more memorable.
Harold Bivens, Murrow News 8.